Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. But as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, easy pickings there. Kane gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And here's Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Kane. And here's Batistuta! That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Hops for safety. There's a sharp little ball here. Nice control. Messi's cross. He rises! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers.
Up he goes! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Passing is crisp and sharp. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Now it's Batistuta. And no, that was never going to make it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal. New Zealand really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a
real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Mbappe, good driving run. Batistuta gets into a good position. And it's Rodri. Well, that's a little loose. Played out wide. And here's Kane. It's Kane! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Deftly away. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Goes long and straight. Kane. Might be dangerous. Batistuta! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bruno Fernandes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. In with the challenge. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. And this is Batistuta. Good read, needed to be. Tries to thread one through, spread neatly. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Serginho. Bruno Fernandes. Lovely, now then. And the shot! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Wriggles his way through. Oh, some tackle that. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4. Lascia il campo per il numero 5.
He's gone for the shot. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Alexander-Arnold. Milan are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time.
2 minuti di recupero.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good take. Chance! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again. Can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's nice. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Serginho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi gets a foot in here. Aimed beyond the defence. Look at the space here. Chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Kane. That looks a good ball through. He's found the way through. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
His instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Nicely aimed pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Serginho. Now Mbappe. And it's Serginho. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Kane. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Serginho. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Batistuta. Messi is onto this. And Messi! Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Time for a change in personnel.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5. Viene sostituito con il numero 7.
Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And he skips past his man. He is through here. This goes for a shot! Out of play for a goal kick.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. And that's a throw-in. And that's another good win of the ball. Back to the keeper it goes. Boxall. 75 minutes played. Gets into some space. Cross goes in there. Oh, smashing header! That's another chance! Milan have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe concedes a free kick for that. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
It's a good foot in there. He won't be happy with that one. Milan are closing in on a comfortable win. Ruben Dias. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Kane.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Kane. Now it's Rodri. He's tried one! And it's hoisted clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Wood. Oh, it's come loose.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Sticks it away! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Numero 17.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! It's in! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just 2. And the referee brings it to a close. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award.